next point is magnetic dipole moment. A current carrying circular coil has its magnetic moment. It is denoted by letter mu. Therefore, mu is equal to the N I into A. It is the product of current flowing through the loop and area of that loop. Actually, it is the product of current and the area. And if the coil has number of turns, then multiply it by the N. मॅग्नेटचा आपण मॅग्नेटिक डायपोल मोमेंट ही त्याची मॅग्नेटची काय झालेली प्रॉपर्टी आहे. Therefore, magnetic dipole moment of a magnet is defined at it is M is equal to the twice M into L. It is the product of twice M into L. It is the product of pole strength small m into the magnetic length. Magnetic length is the twice L. This is the magnetic dipole moment of a magnet, and it is the magnetic dipole moment of a circular coil carrying current I, because this circular coil carrying current I behaves as a magnet. Okay, आपण पाहिलेले इक्विव्हॅलन्स त्याच्यातला मागच्या स्टँडर्डला. Therefore, mu is equal to the N into I into A. जस्ट आपण इक्वेशन्स पाहिलं. टॉर्क टाऊ is equal to the S. What is the torque tau is equal to the N I A B into the sine of theta. Okay, just आपण prove केलं. Therefore, torque tau is equal to the N I A is the mu. Okay, mu B into the sine of theta. Torque tau is equal to the mu B into the sine theta. Therefore, torque tau is equal to the tau vector is equal to the mu vector cross B vector. Okay, because it is mu B sin theta. Therefore, vector product of this is mu vector cross B vector is equal to the mu B sin theta. Okay, and in previous standard we have find out the torque tau is equal to the S in the case of electric field is equal to the P vector cross the E vector. Okay, this is the torque acting on a electric dipole moment exerted by a electric field. So this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, and these two equations are analogous to each other. What is this? This is the torque acting on magnetic dipole moment exerted by the magnetic field, and this is the torque acting on electric dipole moment exerted by an electric field. Therefore, these two equations are analogous to each other. Okay, एवढंच इथं आपल्याला सांगायचं आहे. And this equation is important. Mu is equal to the N I A, where N is number of turns, I is the current flowing through the coil, and A is the area of the coil. Okay, now next point is magnetic potential energy of a dipole. Small point this is again of a dipole. Dipole means here magnetic dipole moment. Okay, dipole means di means two and poles mean two poles, north pole and the south poles. Okay, these two equal and opposite poles असतात. Okay, ते आपण सेपरेट करू शकत नाही. We can't distinguish it. Therefore, it is called as a dipole. Therefore, magnetic potential energy of a dipole. When the magnetic dipole is freely suspended in a magnetic field, it possesses, of course, the magnetic potential energy. ज्यावेळेस मॅग्नेट हा आपण फ्रीली सस्पेंड केलेला असतो त्यावेळेस ऑफकोर्स काय होणार आहे त्याच्यावर काहीतरी एनर्जी ही काय होणार आहे ती पजेस करणार आहे तो आणि दॅट एनर्जी इज कॉल्ड ॲज ए मॅग्नेटिक पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ऑफ ए डायपोल. इन इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक्स तुम्हाला जर आठवत असेल तर पहा इन इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक वी हॅव ऑब्टेन द इक्वेशन फॉर electric potential energy U is equal to the minus S P vector cross E vector dot E vector. Okay, sorry, dot E vector. Therefore, here P vector is the electric dipole moment and E is the electric intensity. Okay, analogously we can write down the U is equal to the, for magnetic potential energy is equal to the minus S, P is replaced by here mu, magnetic dipole moment, okay, into S, electric field is replaced by the magnetic field, therefore mu vector dot B vector. Okay, therefore U is equal to the minus mu vector dot B vector. Therefore U is equal to the mu B into the cos of theta. Say equation number 1. And this is the magnetic potential energy of a dipole. There are the two cases. If theta is equal to the 0, then what about cos 0? Cos 0 is U. Cos 0 is 1 and therefore U is equal to the, yes, U is equal to the minus mu into B. This is the minimum energy. When theta is equal to 0 means when the magnetic field is parallel to the B. Theta is the angle between mu and B vector. Okay, आणि जर त्यांच्यामधला अँगल हा 0 असेल तर you get U is equal to the minus mu B and this is the minimum magnetic potential energy. Okay, second, when theta is equal to the 180 degree means both are anti-parallel to each other. Both means mu and B जर एकमेकांना anti-parallel असतील तर what about U? U is equal to the S, cos 180 is minus 1, minus minus this become plus, therefore this is the mu B. Therefore this is the minimum magnetic potential energy and this is the maximum magnetic potential energy of a magnetic dipole. These two equations are important. Okay, therefore म्हणजे आपण इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आणि मॅग्नेटिक फील्डचा संदर्भ घेऊन हे इक्वेशन्स काय केलेले आहेत, फाइंड आउट केलेले आहेत. बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज एनालॉगस टू द मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज बायट-सावर्ट लॉ. It is very important. What is the use of this Biot-Savart law? Biot-Savart law is used to find out the magnetic field or magnetic induction due to the current distribution. Use of Biot-Savart law is to find out magnetic field due to the current distribution. Okay, let us see this. The statement of Biot-Savart law. What is this? This is the conductor carrying current I. Then we consider the small part called as an element of that wire whose length is dl. Then according to the scientist Oersted, as there is a current carrying conductor, around this there is a magnetic field. Therefore we consider the point P and the magnetic field at point P is dB vector. Because it is small. कारण आपण पहिल्यांदा आपण काय केलेले आहे, स्मॉल एलिमेंट कन्सिडर केला की whose length is the dl. Okay, then this is the center of that point is O. The distance OP is denoted by the R. Okay, the angle between dl and that OP length is the theta. Okay, then what is the Biot-Savart law? Biot-Savart law states that the magnetic field at point P is dB, is directly proportional to the current flowing through the coil. What is the current flowing through the coil? I. It is again directly proportional to the length of the element. It is dl. And it is again directly proportional to the angle between dl and the line OP. Sine of that angle we have to take. Therefore, sine of this angle is theta. Therefore, it is sine theta, and it is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the element and the point P. That distance is r. Take it square, therefore it is r square. Okay, therefore dB is equal to the, take some constant k I dl sine theta upon r square. K is the proportionality constant and its value is k is equal to the mu 0 upon 4 pi, where mu 0 is permeability of a free space or vacuum. Put this value, therefore we get dB is equal to the mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl sine theta upon r square. This is the mathematical formula for Biot-Savart law. If you have to express in vector form, then you can write here like this: dB vector is equal to the mu 0 upon 4 pi is constant, I vector cross dl vector upon r cube. Okay, here is the r vector. This is the last statement of a Biot-Savart law, and this is the vector form of a Biot-Savart law: mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl square into the r vector it is the unit vector upon r cube. This is the mathematical form of Biot-Savart law in vector form. Okay, it is simple one, and this is useful law because it is used to find out the magnetic field due to the current distribution. ओके, आणि मग तुम्ही याच्यातली टोटल मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड सुद्धा फाइंड आउट करू शकतात. जर या इक्वेशनचं तुम्ही इंटिग्रेशन घेतलं तर यू कॅन फाइंड आउट द टोटल मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड. Okay, because dB is directly proportional to the I means current, dl is length of that element, and sine of the angle between the element and the line OP. Therefore, you get this mathematical step. Then you get this: k is constant, k is called as a proportionality constant. Its value is mu 0 upon 4 pi, where mu 0 is the permeability of a free space. Then put this value, you get this equation. This is the mathematical formula for Biot-Savart law, and in vector form you can write like this. Okay, let us stop here.